Now here we've got Mary Dyer, Quaker, as it is said. Mary Dyer is the protege and younger friend of Anne Hutchins. In the 1650s, Mary Dyer goes over to England and she falls under the teaching of Fox, who's the man who starts the Quaker religion. She comes back to the Massachusetts and she begins to preach the Quaker faith. The Quaker faith was intolerable to the Puritans because Quakers, as you know, believed that you could speak directly to God. They would go to their service. Everybody would be silent. There's no ministers. Somebody would begin to speak. That person then is inspired by God. Everybody would listen to that person. Now, the reason that the Puritans could not tolerate this is because their political system is a theocracy. It's based on the fact that the only ones capable of interpreting the word of God as written in the Bible are they themselves, their ministers. Should the ministers or middlemen be eliminated from the equation, then their entire political system would be in danger. Now, the Quakers also were somewhat disruptive to their services. They looked upon the sanctity of the body with less emphasis than other people may have because there was only a temporary vessel for their skirt. They would have the habit of disrupting the Puritans by running naked through their Sunday services. The ladies would do it. And that, of course, guaranteed full attendance every Sunday for one thing, but it was disruptive. Now the Puritans would then give a warning to the Quakers to desist. If they didn't heed the warning, they would clip their ear, then they would clip their other ear. If they persisted, then they would clip their tongue. The next would be a flogging. If they didn't desist after the flogging, then they would be expelled from the colony, which was frequently almost a death sentence. If they returned after being expelled and they continued their activities, then they'd be subject to hanging. And that is what happened to the unfortunate Mary Dyer in 1660. She and 3 more Quakers were hanged out in the common for the offense of being Quakers. Now, the moral of the story is the Puritans themselves, when they were religious dissenters against King Charles I in England, they were carried out of the country and had to come to the New World. Now, however, when they were the big dog and there was other people dissenting against them, they were much more intolerant to those new people and they actually executed them. So what comes around did not go around in those cases. And that was the intolerance of the Puritans to new religious beliefs.